This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Grizzlies, already they're on the outside looking in, 9th place in the conference. And of course, Sacramento down 4 spots. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Williams is out there with Jalen Wells. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then there's Zach Edey. And for the Kings, the vet pair on the wings with LaVine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Drew Eubanks out there with Keegan Murray, and it's Westbrook in at the point. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
Five on the clock. Second chance shot. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night here. Malik Monk's checked in for the Kings.
One shot.
One shot.
Last season, Richard, the Kings traded away De'Aaron Fox after 7 years with the organization.
And remember, they chose to trade Tyrese Halliburton in an attempt to build around Fox. And now they're both gone. Sacramento is right back at square one.
You know, people call DeMar DeRozan the modern master of the mid-range.
Well, he's earned that with his mid-range efficiency and scoring. It's an area a lot of offenses overlook now, but DeMar, oh, he is the exception to the rule.
No good on that one.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
He hits the second from the line. And here is Williams. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the 2 things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now, here's Williams. Back to Wells. Over Monk. Wells, that's good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. 4-point game. Outside LaVine. Pass to DeRozan. Fires, top of the key. Shot by LaVine, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Schroeder against Williams. And here's Jackson. It's Wells on the wing. In his last outing, 8 points for him. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer off the mark. DeRozan outside. Driving inside.
And the D has their hands tied when DeMar starts knifing through the lane like that. It just forces them to compromise.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
DeMar DeRozan. 2 shots.
That's good from DeRozan.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. perfect from the line this time. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Knocked away. Schroeder against Williams. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Schroeder. So he gets them both. Now Williams. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Schroeder. Memphis shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Williams, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. It's Monk on the wing. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Wells with it, picked up by DeRozan. Aldama, left side. Fires from deep. And again, Memphis no good. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Pass to Schroeder. Over Williams. Again, the miss by the Kings.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Levine with a steal. Back come the Kings in transition. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite balance.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
DeRozan passes to Levine. Murray up top. And it's blocked by Edey. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. 5 to shoot. Levine passes to DeRozan. Offensive rebound. Here's Murray. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Now here's Wells. He's covered by Levine. Pass to Edey. Over Murray. And it's Edey missing. The Kings trailing. Schroeder passes to Monk. Picked by Murray. Monk looking around. From outside the arc, fires in the triple.
Every time Monk steps up and knocks down a three, it just looks so effortless.
Schroeder against Williams. Pass to Wells. Outside, Williams. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. This one for three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
The Kings leading. Monk passes to Levine. Back to Monk. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Levine can't hit. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Williams against Schroeder. Outside Wells. Aldama outside. Takes a 13-footer. Monk grabs the miss.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Murray finds DeRozan. Outside Monk. 4-3. That shot missing. Memphis trailing here. Richard throughout his NBA career. Malik Monk has been known for his instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, but he's now shown he can also play in that lead role and distribute. Impressive to see a combo guard who can thrive in either role.
Now here's Schroeder. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Monk. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. 5th best, the Grizzlies.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 1. Williams against Schroeder. To win the cold spell. It's stolen. Edey against DeRozan. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Jaren Jackson.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second.
They're really not doing themselves any favors picking up this many fouls so early.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Sac had been waiting for. And it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my craft at hand, and it's been working for me, guys.
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's a three-point game. Williams looking around. Pass to Wells. Now here's Edey. They double him with Monk. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Aldama. Sacramento grabs the miss.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Well, I'm wondering, RJ, do you think we'll see a Zach LaVine highlight dunk tonight?
Yeah, B.A., most nights we normally do. Something else also, I've come to expect shooting sprees from Zach. This man can rattle off 3 and 4 and a quarter like it's nothing.
And he drops the first.
Players with this type of athleticism have Zach LaVine. Historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Williams. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Over to the wing. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Monk. Lets the three fly. He drops it from range. Monk's got 6 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside, Williams. Down low. Here's Wells. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wells has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Sacramento leading by 4. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Not just a scorer. Monk is also a quality facilitator for this team.
Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Pass to Williams. To the inside, Edey. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Please welcome to the floor, your
And Sacramento with some changes. Šarić comes in for DeRozan, and Ellis is subbed in for Zach LaVine. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Memphis. Spencer comes in for Williams. Now here's Šarić, guarded by Aldama. Pass to Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. It's Monk on the wing. He's covered by Caldwell Pope, and it's Monk missing. Grizzlies trail by 4. Steps back, outside Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Spencer. Memphis needs to get off a shot. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Saric.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Monk against Caldwell Pope. Unloads. Outside Monk. Launches a 3. Memphis with a rebound. Aldama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Wells. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Edey. Saric covers. Saric brings the double team, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession, and Sacramento making a change here. Levine's checked in. Then for Memphis, Jackson comes in for Edey, and it's Conchar in for Wells. A minute 15 left in the opening quarter. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Kings lead by 4. 3 on 3. Here's Levine for 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Monk with it. 6 points for him. Right wing. To stop the drought. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Here's Jackson. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Kings leading. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Levine. Levine with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Monk. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Spencer. Pass to Prosper. The 3. Hits the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Memphis ahead. They're up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Santi Aldama out there with Jock Landale. Then it's Jackson. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Spencer in at the 1. And here's Levine. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Sends it home from three-point land. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
These shooting guards have been so sharp at the charity stripe of late. The 2K leaderboard showing the best free throw shooters over the last 10 games. Well, you look at Caldwell Pope. You want to avoid fouling this guy. He's 4th in the league in free throw percentage.
And two guard is a position where you'll find a number of great free throw shooters. These guys are the best of the best.
I mean, you just got to look at their percentages, and I understand how much work these players have to put in the gym to be that reliable at the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Grizzlies trail by 5. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Spencer. And here's Caldwell Pope. Now here's Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Sinks it from distance. Spencer's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Monk who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. 14 feet away. Sacramento again missing. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Up top, Aldama. Jackson, left side. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pass to Aldama. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. How about your man in the post? It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Well, Richard, he's from a place with a history of great big men. Santi Aldama is next in line.
Well, the first Spanish players that come to mind for me are the Gasol brothers. The connection, Spanish and big men. Aldama has carried that lineage well in his short time in the NBA.
Now here's Aldama. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And here's what Memphis' schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll match up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
McDermott's checked in for Saric. And stolen by Williams. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Williams has got 6 points.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
The Kings have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to McDermott. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Ellis outside. Clock at 6. To stop the run. And another miss by Sacramento. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Inside, here's Jackson, and there's Memphis with another bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Monk. He's got 6. Deflects the pass. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. DeRozan is checked in for McDermott.
1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Kings trail by 6. Now Monk, coming off a 16-point game against Utah. From the arc. The rebound by Jackson.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Sacramento. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
So it's Sacramento now, trailing by 8. Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Whoa, Jackson Jr. using that reach, protecting the rim.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
For Memphis, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Kings trail by 11. Now here's Monk. He's got 6. And there's a pick. They still need this. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Williams against Monk. Jackson for 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 14-point game. To the middle. Oh, look at LaVine getting it done in the paint.
Not just a shooter, LaVine is also willing to bury himself inside and go to work.
Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Monk against Williams. Jackson with a screen on Westbrook. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Defense right on him. Good work defensively by DeRozan. For Sacramento, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Edey with a defensive effort.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Williams against LaVine. Williams with it. 6 points for him. Edey with a screen on LaVine. Just 4 to shoot. Williams finds Edey. That one falls. Edey's got 9.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
All right, fans, now it's time to get loud
making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Wells is checked in. Kings trail by 14. Left side, Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Takes the three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. 9 points in the game.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting 55% for the game so far. To the wing, right side. Down low. Here's Wells. Rebound by Sacramento. Levine's got 4 rebounds now. Westbrook with it. Jackson in his pocket. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. There's the triple. Wells misses. Sacramento has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. DeRozan finds Levine. Williams against Westbrook. And there's a 3-second violation. And let's see who is on top of the NBA when it comes to blocks. 4th, Jaren Jackson.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
Keegan Murray's checked in for the Kings. Monk comes in for Zach LaVine. Memphis leading by 11. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Back to you, BA.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Westbrook drops in the layup for 2. Westbrook's got his first basket of the night.
He's so good at finding a crease in the defense and taking it to the hole. Westbrook going to what he does best.
Here's Williams. He has 6. Pass to Jackson. Outside Wells. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Drills it from deep.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Kings trail by 14. And here's Monk. He has 6. Westbrook outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Williams. The Grizzlies pull it in. Beyond the arc. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Westbrook. Back to DeRozan. Big jam by DeMar.
Getting up there with the slam. DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
Memphis leading by 12. Now Williams. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Edey. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Westbrook against Williams. Now here's Westbrook. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Outside Murray. DeRozan, a screen on Jackson. Murray for 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit. Man, the defender really went after him.
Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Williams, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. Here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Pass to Clifford. Jackson against DeRozan. And stolen by Williams. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Williams, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams. Carter, he's checked in for Schroeder. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Kings trail by 12. It's Monk on the wing. He's got 6. From the top of the key, the rebound by Jackson.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Sacramento has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Carter. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. Williams with it. Now Carter defending. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Williams taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Sacramento. And Williams drops them both. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 14. DeRozan a screen. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Third personal foul.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
For 1. Grizzlies timeout.
Shot.
And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Schroeder. They need this. The shot, no good. Memphis leading by 17. Pass to Williams. 35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Wells. It's tipped.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
Schroeder can't get it to go. And Memphis shooting around 60% in the second. An excellent number. Jackson outside. Pass to Williams. Wells with it. Misses from short range. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 17 at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Sacramento Kings.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Spurs, they'll be facing a team that's had a little better year. But this game is winnable if they bring the energy.
Oh, they're going to need more than energy, Kenny. There's a talent gap here.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Vince Williams, he's been playing really well.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Zach LaVine out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Eubanks in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Doug Christie's 5 as we get into the second half. And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by Sacramento. Williams against Westbrook. Williams passes to Wells. 5 on the clock. That one doesn't drop.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Pass to Eubanks. Now DeRozan. Now here's Murray. The 3 is up. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Wells. The 3 is up. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open 3s like that. What are you doing?
Kings trail by 18. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Shot by LaVine, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Williams. Here's Wells. 6 to shoot. Back to Williams. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And another 3 for Memphis.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Westbrook, the pass to Levine. This one for three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
A springing athlete, everybody knows about Levine and his bounce. He's just hard to check. And look, he was fouled right there.
Three shots. 3 shots.
That one's off. So the Kings making a change here. Monk's checked in. And the second free throw is good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Wells. From the arc. And another three for Memphis.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Monk. On the wing, DeRozan. Soft touch off the glass. DeRozan's got 13.
This is how DeRozan is wired. If you let him, oh, this man will light you up, and he's had a big night.
Williams on the wing, pounded by Westbrook. Williams misses. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. DeRozan finds Westbrook. Outside Monk. DeRozan a screen. Looking to end this cold spell. And off the glass. That one's good. Monk's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
With that big vertical that young man has, Monk can rise up and shoot over almost anyone.
Westbrook against Williams. Outside Wells. And he banks in the layup. Wells has got 11 points here in the second half.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Kings trail by 21. And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Outside Monk. Pass to Levine. Here's Monk. Give him 8. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. For 3, Westbrook. He buries it from 3. Westbrook's got 5.
Just handed Westbrook with a confidence-boosting triple.
Here's Williams. 11 points in the game. Now here's Edey. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Monk with a steal. To the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Williams with it. He's picked up by Levine. Out to the wing. Inside. Rebound by Sacramento. Monk's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Levine. Defense is right there. Edey against Schroeder. Outside Murray. A deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
And that one misses. And Sacramento making a change here. Good on the second one. And here's Levine. Give him 8 points now. They swipe it. And now Memphis on the break. The finish! Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's DeRozan. After the basket by Memphis. Back to Schroeder. Outside Monk. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to DeRozan. And here's Schroeder outside. And another miss by Sacramento.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Williams passes to Wells. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Malik Monk picks one up.
Shooting for Memphis. Wells at the line for 2.
He's off on the first. Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And he's good on the second. Now Monk. Give him 8. Outside Schroeder. On the wing, DeRozan. Guarded by Aldama. Schroeder against Williams. There's the 3. Shot's good by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 8 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Schroeder against Williams. Outside Wells. Back to Williams. Here's Aldama. tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here we go, one-on-one. And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by LaVine. LaVine's got 3 assists now in this one. Grizzlies lead by 17. Outside, Williams. Here's Wells. Knocks it down from distance. Wells has got 16 points here in the second half.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Back to LaVine. Left side, Schroeder. LaVine with a screen on Williams. Schroeder. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Wells. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's foul number 2 for him. Ellis has checked in for Zach LaVine. And Memphis also making a switch. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Edey. Outside Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Aldama, the pass to Wells. Shot clock at 3. Cans it from the wing. Wells has got 27.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Outside Schroeder. Back to Monk. DeRozan outside. Here's Schroeder. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
For Sacramento, Dennis Schroeder. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Schroeder. And Williams has got the ball here for Memphis. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Wells. Now here's Williams. He's got 11. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside. Rebound by Sacramento. DeRozan with the ball. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Williams. Picked it! Ellis outside with the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
Almost unchallenged by the D. All he's got to do is convert an easy finish in the lane.
Here's Williams, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Aldama in the post, and the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's DeRozan. 17 points in the game. Left side Schroeder. from deep. That shot is off. Grizzlies lead by 16. Outside, Williams. Pass to Wells. There's the block. DeRozan down low. DeRozan getting his feet wet in the paint.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Jackson, the screen. Jacks up a three. Hauled in by the Kings. Here's Clifford. No points so far. The three ball. Tries again, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third team. At the line for two. Ringo!
Shoot two.
And he makes a first. And so he hits both. Memphis leading by 12. Pass to Jackson. Jackson on the wing. Back to Jackson. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Memphis missing. On offense, here are the Kings. They're on a 17-7 run. It's Monk on the wing. Takes a three. Spencer grabs the miss. Pass to Jackson. Let's go with a three. That one no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break up 12. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Fourth quarter upon us. Time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Grizzlies, we've got Jaren Jackson. He's out there with Santi Aldama. Jackson out there with Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Spencer in at the point guard position. Pass to Jackson. Caldwell Pope against Levine. There's Jackson with the three. The shot off that time. Kings trail by 12. Outside Monk. Ellis on the wing. Over Jackson. Ellis's shot is off.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disrupted. Jackson was all over that.
Aldama uses the glass to finish the layup.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
The shot's good.
Nice look there from Monk. Over the years, he's worked very hard to improve his abilities as a distributor.
Pass to Jackson. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Aldama. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And here's Jackson. Here's Spencer. Another shot. Here's Aldama. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Excellent D there from Aldama.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. And so it's Monk who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Aldama grabs a board. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. That one goes in. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
And timeout is called by Tuomas Isalo. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Grizzlies timeout.
DeRozan is checked in for Sacramento. Edey's checked in for Memphis. First one falls. And so Jackson nails both of them. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Ellis passes to Monk. To end the run, and the three-pointer goes.
When it's Monk running the pick and roll, you have to assume the league's going to be himself. So that's poor anticipation defensively.
Jackson on the wing. Pass to Spencer. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jackson on the wing. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Memphis missing. Kings trail by 19. Here's DeRozan. The rebound by Jackson. Here's Spencer. Monk covers. 17-foot shot on the way, and it's in, off the glass.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
On the wing, DeRozan, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
On the wing, DeRozan, defended by Jackson. DeRozan passes to Westbrook. The three. Cleared away by Wells. Wells has got 4 rebounds now. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
5th personal foul.
You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number, but players are making $75, $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within, the want to compete against the best on the biggest stage. He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistent in working himself to the line.
And here's Monk. There's a screen. The three. Drains the triple.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out for deep.
Grizzlies lead by 21. Now Williams. Here's Edey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Sacramento has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Outside Levine. To the left side wing. Monk against Williams. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Now here's Wells. 5 on the clock. Jackson on the wing. For 3. Hauled in by the Kings.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to DeRozan. And stolen by Jackson. Outside, Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And the Kings shooting around 35% from the field so far. Jackson against DeRozan. And so the NBA draft is now 2 days. How much of a difference do you think that makes, Greg?
You know, I think it shows the increasing importance of second-round picks. With teams up against the cap, they need that cheap depth. And also, it's an opportunity to get TV viewers over 2 days rather than just one.
Williams passes to Jackson. Left side Wells. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Monk's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the wing on the left. Down low. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Memphis leading by 23. Now here's Williams. Pass to Edey. Back to Williams. Here's Edey. Here's the three. Clifford pulls it in. To the inside. Up top, Monk. Sacramento passing it around. Back to DeRozan. Outside Monk, and they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Wells. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time. Living in this area on the floor, DeRozan loves that mid-range game, and honestly, for good reason.
And so it's Memphis with it. Outside, Williams. Pass to Wells. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal
It's
foul.
on Keegan Murray.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Wells, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Westbrook with it. And there's a whistle. That goes on Vince Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Westbrook. DeRozan outside. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And so it's Memphis with it after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. To the middle. Here's Wells. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Wells has got 33 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Levine. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Shoots it from the high post. No good, off the front rim. Grizzlies lead by 22. And here is Williams. Jackson outside.
2 minutes remaining.
6 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Lets it go from deep. Jackson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, there's the length and instinct of Jackson Jr. coming into play right on top of that miss.
Edey with a steal. To the paint. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, number 23, 2 shots.
No good on that one. And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most health and motivation.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. And the second free throw is good. 1:42 left to play in the fourth. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered closely. Saric, a screen on Jackson. McDermott for three. Knocks down the long J.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
That one goes. Count it. Aldama's got 10 points here in the second half.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Saric. Three-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's Spencer, covered by Schroeder. There's Jackson with the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now here's Schroeder. Saric, a screen. Aldama grabs a board. Here's Spencer. So it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jaren, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaren. Congrats on your success.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. See you next time.